Alright guys, this is going to be another League of Legends cast. Before I get started, I have a couple announcements. First of all, one of the reasons I've kind of taken a little bit of a break from AP Shaco is I've been doing a lot of ranked 5s, which although he's amazing in ranked 5s, these were people I'd not usually play with, so I couldn't really do playing a lot of him. So the problem that I've been having lately is there's so many box glitches that it's kind of ruining my fun as AP Shaco. For those of you who don't know, if you place them in fog of war where they shouldn't be able to see them, they show up. They target the wrong people. They don't get aggroed when they should. They don't fear. Sometimes they don't get vision when someone walks in a bush and there's a box right on top of them. Sometimes people don't get feared, so I just die because, well, there's no fear there and they don't even aggro on the right person. So I'm getting a little fed up with these box glitches, and so I will be posting a complaint to Riot forums that this needs to be fixed and this glitch is kind of really obnoxious. So I'm going to post a link to it down below. You guys should bump it and just get as much attention to it as possible because this really does need to be fixed. So that was just kind of my one quick update. This is a game I played yesterday. Afterwards, I am going to go play lots of AP Shaco. Hopefully I don't succumb to any of those stupid box glitches or anything. So I will be casting those tonight, and they should be uploaded tonight as well with this one. So this one will probably be with some other AP Shaco videos. So just to get started, we've got Lux. I'll start with the enemy team first. Eviver playing Lux, Epicaris playing Cassiopeia, Menace playing Cassidon, which by the way, that's a really sick skin. I really like it. I don't know how it looks in game, but that looks cool. Peach Pie playing Garen, and Evaland playing Corki. On our team, we've got Tim Saint or me playing Nidalee. Ravella's playing Udyr, Jungle Udyr. He just got him. He is my friend Daniel, and he's pretty good at Udyr already. My other friend Fear or Tony playing Tryndamere. He's a good Tryndamere usually. DLG Stone playing Severe, and Esophageal Hiatus playing Galio. So right off the bat, we've got Galio as our tank. He is a phenomenal tank because he has that amazing ult, which, I mean, is really, really good for team fights and just, I think it's one of the best ults in the game. I think it's almost better than a Mumu's. The only problem being that it isn't like an instant. Like a Mumu's, you just instantly stun them. The taunt takes a little bit, but it does keep everyone off your carries, and you could just do a ton of damage to them during that ult. So I think it's really one of the best ults in the game. Their tank is Garen. He doesn't have as much initiate ability, and he has trouble keeping people off the carries. So for that reason, I'm a little skeptical about how well he can tank against a Galio. The other reason I like Galio is he can bust out a lot of AP damage early on, and that's really good. In addition, we've got an Udyr jungle. Udyr, becoming one of my favorite jungles to have on a team. I don't actually have him, but I am definitely interested in picking him up. My friend Daniel did get him, though, so maybe not. But he's really good at ganking. He's got a lot of damage in team fights, and he's really tanky. He's a great off-tank, and for anyone who's looking for an easy jungler, go pick him up. He looks like a lot of fun. I am playing Nidalee. I don't usually play Nidalee, but I'm trying to get really good at her, like HotShotGG good, maybe. So I am just going to practice a lot of Nidalee in these upcoming games. You're going to see a lot of Nidalee, a lot of Shaco, and probably some more Fiddlesticks jungle. I actually play Fiddlesticks start jungle like almost every ranked game because I've just gotten really good at it. Except for I don't what was I going to say? Except for I don't ever record them. So I'm always like, wow, that was an amazing game. I can't wait to cast. Ah, crap, forgot to record it. So that happens a lot. For our ranged AD, we've got Severe. Severe is going to be really good. Actually, as a ranged AD, I'm going to say Severe is kind of underpowered. She's an amazing pusher. She'll get turrets. I've seen one Severe where all they did was just die and push turrets. Like, by the end of the game, they were worth no money because they had no kills and they were so underleveled. But she just kept going bot, pushing turrets, going top, pushing turrets. She was never with the team, but, I mean, we could deal with it because she was getting us our turrets. So it's an interesting AD carry. I think she's a little underpowered at this stage of the game, though Fort Court Jester would definitely disagree as he mains Severe and is very good at him. So there are good Severes. I think she's underpowered personally. She doesn't have an initiate like an Ash Arrow or anything. In addition, we have Tryndamere, great AD damage, just a phenomenal character. My friend actually bought, he did buy 2 health pots. Then, yeah, on the other team, Cassidon is going to supply a lot of harass. With his silence, and going to be really annoying in team fights. If he silences me, I could get in a lot of trouble with not being able to turn into Cougar form. Yes, apparently my friend Uder forgot to like buy items, so everyone comment below that he sucks. Just say like Terabad Uder, and then I can link them to the page, and they'll just see Terabad Uder. Don't say forgot to buy items, just say Terabad Uder, so I can link them to the page, and they'll be like, wow, I suck. Everyone thinks I'm bad. Please do that. It would make my day. Also, comment below if you are going to go to the forum and post on my post about how broken Shaco is, because that would make me happy. I really want Riot to fix these glitches soon, because honestly you don't see many Shacos, and I don't think that's the reason, but it definitely doesn't help that he is pretty glitchy. So I'm going to start by talking a little bit about lane ban phase. I have Cassidon and Lux, which is going to be really tough. It's basically 2 solos. I'm playing really cautious because I don't want to get ganked level 1. I don't really care if I'm not getting the farm I need until I get to the tower. Not a big deal for me. I just don't want to give up first blood or anything stupid like that. Apparently my friend dies to Golem, so just comment below that he sucks, because he does. My other friend though, Tony, or Tryndamere, picking up a great first blood, so congrats to him. He has been playing a lot better lately with Tryndamere. And yeah, that's a great character to have on a team, especially in 5s ranked, so I'm hoping he gets a lot better with him. Nidalee, also a good character for ranked 5's team, because he does have that key heal and just can hold a lane so well. I mean, I'm against 2 solos, and I'm really not going to have any issue. They are probably going to get some turret damage before I get Cougar form, but until then, I'm still going to be able to do some decent harass. Cassidon is down about 200 health, just with 1 spear and a couple auto attacks. You're going to notice my CS is a little subpar right now. It is tough being pushed this hard. I did give up the first wave just so that I didn't get ganked. And so I'm just kind of waiting to out-CS the crap out of them, because it will happen, guys. It will happen. But also, the one thing is they do not have a jungle, which is kind of really bad, because they're going to be behind level-wise and farm-wise. And I mean, unless they pick up a lot of early kills, they're going to be in trouble. I don't know what ability she just used. If she used Clairvoyance or something? It looked like she used an ability. Yeah, she did use Clairvoyance, so just barely caught that. I should be level 4 once this wave is complete, I think. You're noticing my CS is missing. I should be going for that one almost dead. There we go. Pick up that one. Nope. Yeah, so I'm not HotShotGG as far as farming, but I do have the timing down when they're at the tower, so I'm getting better. One thing people have said is don't put a point in, or I've made, nobody has ever said this because it would be really dumb. One thing I've made the mistake, oh, nice 160 damage spear. God, I'm like so off track and everywhere. Sorry about this, guys. So one mistake I've made a lot of games is not putting a point in spear, which really sucks, because then when you get to Cougar form, you don't have a pounce, and you really need that. So as you can see, they're doing a lot of damage. I'm just going to heal it up. I will try and get a blue buff from Uder soon, but yes. So that is one thing a jungle really needs to get good at, is knowing when he needs the buffs and when he needs to start giving it to the carries. My friend who's first time Uder, I don't think really understood that, and for that reason does kind of mess up in that not giving me the buffs, because Nidalee with blue buff is like a must. So apparently Garen was Mia for a while, and I don't know if he was jungling or what, but I think Cassidon is going bot, because Cass was soloing after Garen got first blooded, so he might have raged. I actually did not know that when I casted this, when I started the cast. So now I should be able to CS a lot harder, because, well, I'm now in a solo lane like I should have been. I would actually say Nidalee is a better mid than she is a solo lane, but she can definitely solo. And it is tough against 2 carries, or what could be 2 carries, so try to leave enough damage. Oh, I guess, just kidding, Cassidon's back, so I am soloing again. He just gave me a brief break when he could pick up a Philo Stone, which is always a good item to get as early as possible. So we're sitting at about level 4, level 3. I'm kind of far behind, but I am trying to out-CS them or something. Well, I'm not behind in levels, but I'm definitely behind in CS. Ugh, I need to stop talking about this lane. It's boring. Oh, so we have Uder coming up. He could go for a gank. They don't spot him, or maybe they do. I don't know if they threw down a ward. I do have Cougar form, though, so I do want to engage this. There's Cassidon. Cassidon getting way too far out there, and we should pick up this kill. He does not have his flash ult yet, and that's going to kill him, I think. And I ghost and I flash and I do pick up that kill. So, I mean, I did have to use both summoners, but honestly, I want to be a solo now, and it's good if I can just get him away from the lane. So, yes. Anytime I can underlevel one of the duos in a solo lane, obviously good. It's always good in any lane if you can just underlevel them. So now I'm just really CSing hard, trying my best. Apparently Garen did leave. I think he raged actually after that, after Tryndamere got a first blood on him. So as you guys can see, without two people in a lane, obviously I'm CSing a lot better. I'm not sure why I hit that one so early. Stupid ass. Little bit of health left and I miss it. And that's always the worst, is when you hit someone, hit a minion, and then like you don't do like just barely not enough damage to get the CS, and you're like, ugh, I'm so bad. Like that. There you go. There's two examples. Should have gotten both of those. But I do have Cougar form, so I can just hop on these minions and CS all day. At this point, I'm just trying to keep Lux away from the CS. Just kind of spam my abilities a little bit. I do have full mana. Whenever you have full mana, you do just want to kind of blow some of it so you're not sitting there with full mana. Otherwise, it's just going to waste. So Lux, pretty low on mana. I think she's a little scared of my Cougar form, as she should be. I also have just so much lane sustainability that at this point I should just go for some deny. And I don't know if she's out of XP range yet, but it doesn't really matter to me. She's already low because of a solo and that stupid minion saving her life. That's the other thing, is when you're throwing a spear and it's going like max range and you just hit some little crap minion who came out of nowhere. Ooh, that's annoying. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Galio is doing quite well mid. And since there's a little bit of lull, I don't think I'm killing Severe or Lux anytime soon. I will talk about farm. So I'm at 30. I have almost the best farm on their team. I'm being out farmed by a Corki. Oh, I guess Lux is out farming me too. That needs to be ended. But it is because I was in a solo lane. The Galio, great farm, has the best farm in the game, and then the rest of us are a little low. Udyr 21's pretty good for a jungle at this point, but he did kill himself and sacrifice blue for it, so he's definitely way behind for a jungler, and I'm not that impressed with his first time Udyr. Hopefully he'll come back. Tryndamere doing a great job, did pick up that first blood, so 25 farm. He definitely has the best farm in the game because it is 15 extra farm for a kill, and then I think it's an extra 10 for first blood. So I actually think he has the most farm in the game right now. I am trying to CS. I don't normally play Nidalee, so yes. If you guys saw my last Nidalee game, it was atrocious. I overcommitted into a Leona a lot. I went like 10-4, but I was kind of angry about my performance in general just because, you know, you want to do better than that. You don't having an overcommit, especially into a Leona, which I badmouth all the time. You know, it's sad. You can't die to someone you call a noob. So I do get a nice spear off on that Lux. I don't have flash though, so I'm gonna have to be careful. And my minions are getting killed, so I want to push this as fast as I can so that I can maybe get a kill on Lux. Udyr is positioned, so he's gonna go in there, use Tiger, should pick up that kill pretty easily, and is able to pick that up. So a good gank by him. He did have nice map awareness and was able to pick that up for me, which will give me free tower range, and I should pick up this tower actually. If he actually helps. He's apparently just stopping minions from coming, which, you know, it works too, but I would rather have two people hitting the turret because I'm pretty sure he gets AoE damage with his Hawk, so he could have just AoE killed them. Anyway, we should be able to pick up first turret. Kassadin going down to our Tryndamere. Tryndamere playing quite well this game, so hats off to Tony. Does have 2 kills on the board already. I have 1 kill, and Udyr has 1 kill, so you know, we're coming back. We're doing well. We got first turret. It is 4-0. I mean, his only death is to minions, so, you know, you make fun of that. And you're going to see an interesting call by me. Actually, Lux ganking Udyr and going for him. And I'm not happy about that. Nobody ganks my buddies. So wait for it. I'm going to throw actually a spear and hit her from here. So that did just hit her right in the face. So she knows I'm here. And I'm not going to pick up the kill, but I will take these golems from her. And I just noticed I don't have sound, guys. I'm really sorry about that. I forgot. It's on the wrong channel. Hopefully it's not too much of a game killer. You guys can comment if you don't like not having sound, because I would definitely try to remember. And I do ask you guys to comment on a lot of this. It's mostly because I just like hearing your feedback. Yes. It's not that I want more comments. So we see a lot of damage going down on Galio, but he's going to ult. He gets exhausted, and the Ignite goes down on Corki. I do actually not know who's winning this fight. I would assume Corki actually is, because Galio just doesn't do as much damage as Corki does. Corki is incredibly low, and he will have to back, so that was close. It's a tough call. And Udyr actually takes a blue from me, which I think is kind of a joke. I mean, while I do have full mana there, I definitely need mana, so... You know, Udyr definitely needs to learn that past level 7, he needs to give the buffs to the carries. And I did. And there's my weird call. I told Galio to go top, and you guys might be a little confused about that. The reason I told him that is that I'm such a good pusher that I can get this tower. Even with Corki here. And so if he's top and holds top lane, it's just better for the team. As you can see, I'm already doing a lot of damage to that tower. And I take about half to a quarter of its health. So, I mean, I definitely can out solo a Corki any day. And stop him from getting so much farm. But apparently Galio wants his lane, so, you know. I'll jump off and go top. Or maybe not, because... Kassadin is mid. Severe looks like she's got top. Kassadin is here. She's got 6, so he's going to be able to flash. But I'm able to just do a ton of damage with my ultimate. Kassadin going in for the kill. I do pick up that kill, and I'm going straight for him. I miss a spear, pivotal spear. I'm not sure how I missed, but he does have a flash anyway. So I'm not sure I would have picked up the kill anyway. Ugh, I say anyway too much. So I go for a pounce. I was not able to get him. He just got out of range. I should be healing Galio, but I don't. And there goes even more damage on him. If I had a little bit of more health, or I'd leveled up my Q a little more, which I don't suggest, you definitely want to do your heal first, I may have possibly picked up that kill. So Severe getting a nice kill on Lux. Does not have too much health, so probably will back, or she might just push. I'm not really sure. I'm taking a lot of damage from this CPO, but I will just heal myself, and we should take this mid turret without issues. That's going to be 2 turrets to 0 turrets. It is 7-4 the score. As for CS, I'm at about 57. I'm beating everyone on their team, and Galio, of course, is beating me because he wasn't in a 2v1 lane. So I am trying to hop through this little, trying to get the right angle. I'm really bad at that, guys. I don't play Nidalee enough, and Udyr is going to help me with the blue, I think, unless he steals it like a jerk. So we see Kassadin, and we see everyone there. So Udyr actually smites it and steals the blue from me again. So just comment how bad he is. He's not a good character. I mean, he's a great character. My bad. He's just bad at playing him. This is his first time Udyr, though, guys. That's why he probably died to blue. And so now that the bot turret is pushed, I'm gonna go push mid. I mean, now that top is gone and mid is gone, I'm gonna push bot and try and pick up another turret. Basically my role in this game is I want to just push turrets like Severe. I have so much lane sustainability and I need so much farm that it's never a bad idea for me to just go. He did face check that. I missed my pounce because he actually was too close to me, and I missed another spear. So I am out of mana at this point, so you're not going to see many more spears at this stage, and that is because, well, Udyr took my blue twice. So Trend really overcommitting into that. I'm not sure what he's going for. He does not pop Endless Rage in time. Udyr is going to come in, and we are going to pick that up. Not much health left on Udyr. If he gets poisoned, he probably will go down. He will probably die from that poison. And he does go down to cast CPO. I didn't have a heal, so I couldn't save him because he stole my blue buff. So, you know, I think he kind of deserved that. But I do pick up the Udyr kill. A little bit of a chaos, I'll be honest. But, you know, I am the AP carry at this point, so it's not... I mean, you do want to give your kills to the AP carry at all stages of the game. The cast level 11, that is because she was solo, and I did a lot of roaming. I kind of stopped farming for a little bit. But, you know, trying to pick up what farm I can. She's doing a lot of harassment, but, you know, she does have blue buff, which is the main reason she can harass so heavily. If I had blue buff, I could heal a lot, but, you know. That's alright, not everybody wins. I am just going to kind of tank her damage. I don't think she could kill me if she wanted to. Yes, she did burst a lot of health, but I can just heal it. As you guys can see, I haven't backed all game. This is one thing I do as Nidalee because I don't get a gold per 5 item. I don't really find a reason to back that much. Yes, obviously you're gonna get more stronger. More stronger. You're gonna get stronger the more items you get. She's tanking a lot of turret. I don't know why, but I don't think it's that important when you could just go back and buy a lot of items, which you're gonna see me do. I can get the, yeah, so I am going to back. It's because I'm low on mana, and Udyr and Severe are here to take up this lane. We see a little bit of a gank going down on Corki and Kassadin. Kassadin going to be able to get out of there with just a really clutch flash. And now Tryndamere and Galio are stuck way out of position. Tryndamere should not have an issue getting away because he does have that spin, which can get him out of the jungle super easily. And Galio also has a speed buff like Nocturne with that little wind thing, so they shouldn't have trouble. And as you see, I've picked up a Ginsu's Rage Blade and Boots of Ionian, both incredible items. They are being chased really hard, and for that, I'm going to go save them. I use my Ghost to get here faster, and hopefully they're not too out of position, or they're not too gone, but apparently Lux and everyone did get away. Corki pushing this mid turret, that's not going to happen. I missed my spear, but I am going to go in, and yeah, I missed that too, so obviously Corki with a great escape is kind of a bit of a hassle to play against because of that. And just like that, we've actually lost our kill advantage. It's now 8-9. We are up 2 turrets, so we definitely have the lead, but it's interesting that CPO with a blue buff is definitely a force to be reckoned with. So I did pick up blue buff, and so I'm going to go try and hold top tower. We are going to lose it, though. And, yes. So, yeah. Bummer we lost top tower, but I do get a lot of farm out of that. And I mean, top tower comes really cheap this late in the game. 18 minutes. It's not that late, but you're gonna lose towers, especially these outer towers, top and bot, and they're really not that important. So I guess they were going for like a gank on me or something, gonna try and kill me, sneak around. But you know, I'm Nidalee. I have like extra senses. So I go back and pick up some wolves, and then I'm gonna go hopefully push some lanes. I should be going mid shortly. I did throw the spear just for the minion kill. I wasn't actually aiming at anything. It is a great farming tool if you really want to. Plus if you have blue buff it doesn't matter. So I see mid's got a pretty big push, so I'm gonna go hit that and hopefully push for maybe a second tower. Severe picking up another kill. It is now 9-9. We are up 2 towers, but Galio looks like he's taking a lot of damage. Is gonna go down to Severe. Trent going in is able to not pick up that kill, but Severe does pick it up. So it is now Corki chasing Severe and Tryndamere with Lux right behind him, giving him a great shield, good ability, nice land. So Tryndamere is going to use his passive, hopefully be doing a lot more damage. He does have Endless Rage. He pops it a little too early. I come in and I am going to snag this kill. So I pick up Corki, and Tryndamere is able to get out of there. Udyr looks like he's chasing Lux. It's not going to happen, especially with their snare and the fact that she has almost full health. And so I was able to pick up that Corki bot, and I'm going to go ahead mid to defend the tower. Galio looks like he's just basically farming. He needs to get back in the game after being AFK for a little bit. Not too long, though. And we see CPO because Garen was AFK. You can see the level advantage is definitely in CPO's favor versus bot, who's only level 11. She's level 13. I land an amazing spear and take more than half his health. So, I mean, that's definitely going to hurt that CPO. He is not going to be able to engage as hard as he could. A good ult is going to pick up that kill. And I'm just going to run in there and try and do some damage. I want to focus this Garen, but I can't. He gets away with no health. The spear actually lands the kill, so I pick up the kill on Garen. I'm going to flash out of there before I get any more damage done to me. And, I mean, that was one of those kills where it's just like, holy crap. Can't believe I just got that with that spear. So, and there's that little minion defense going on. And one thing you guys will notice, I'm actually, oh my god, she gets away with less than, I don't even know how much health that was. That was like 1 health. So that was so lucky. I'm just nailing my spears right now, guys. It's pretty phenomenal. Just going to throw some spears, see if anyone's around there. I don't want to overcommit because there are 3, and Galio looks like he wants to back soonish, so. Oh, God, that Lux kill is so close, and I'm an solo dragon at this point. That's one thing with Nidalee you need to be picking up. I mean, I'm level 14. I can easily solo it without taking much damage, and if they ever come to gank me, I can just hop over this wall. Thankfully, Udyr does come here to help me. It's because I'm a little low on my items. I should have a Rabadon's to be healing for more, and actually not a Rabadon's now, but I should have just some AP at least, like a Needless Large Rod or a Blasting Wand. So I see their blue buff is up. I'm going to go take it. Hopefully this Udyr doesn't jack it like a jerk face. And I actually see it, and I missed the spear. I was trying to land, or just put down a really quick skill shot, but it didn't happen. So I did not pick up that, and it probably went to Cassiopeia or Cassidon, which is going to be annoying, but shouldn't be too bad to deal with. I'll kill them and take it, is my strategy. So I see that he's getting blue buff. Or red buff. The one thing I don't do as Nidalee enough is I don't use my traps to my advantage as much as I should. So I am going to pick that up and maybe go for Nidalee or Lux. Sadly, I don't have blue buff, so I can't just be spamming my spears at this point. We definitely want to try and pick up the second tower because we did pick up a Cassidon kill for essentially free. I don't think any of our teammates went down. Second check, nope, we didn't lose anyone. But they are going to come out in full force defending our turret, so a lot of damage goes down on Lux. But I am out of mana, so I cannot spear as much as I'd like. We are all incredibly low, and we should not be engaging this. Galio does have ult. He might want to throw it down in this position before we lose any kills. Tryndamere taking a ton of damage, but we are able to pick it up. And there goes Galio with a flash in and ult. Oh my god, a lot of damage coming out of him. And Severe should be able to pick up that Cassiopeia kill. I have literally no mana, otherwise I would spear her to death. And there goes Corki to ward me away, so I'm not going to engage in that, obviously. I did want to pick up that kill, but without blue buff, Nidalee just has a tough time with that kind of thing. And I'm going to recall, and then I notice blue is up, so I'm going to go take blue. So Udyr looks like he's going for Lux, a way big overcommit. I don't know what the hell he thought he was doing, but he should not be engaging at turret range with the fact that he's not really that tanky at this point. So giant blunder on him, another reason he's terrible at this game. And I'm going to take some water. So it's about 3,100. I'm kind of close to a Rabadon, so I do want to hold off. Big items like Rabadon, especially with that 30% passive, I think it's really good. I mean, obviously, if you have the advantage, the opportunity to buy it all, or buy parts at a convenient time, do it. But I just picked up blue buff, and I really have no reason to back. But I guess I am. I don't know if I'm gonna back. I keep reminding myself that I'm pretty dang close to Rabadon. So yes, I'm gonna go for red buff. Red buff actually is really good on Nidalee if you can slow them. But I see Trin probably gonna go for that, so I will just take the golems instead. At this point, it's past jungle phase, so it's really not an issue if you go take jungle. We see Lux right here. Might be going for a gank on Galio and Severe, or it might be going for something else. I'm not really sure. So I'm going 6-0. I'm incredibly fed at this point, which is really good. Severe taking a ton of damage, takes Garen's ult and will kill her. Kind of not a good choice to go face check when they can just snare you and then do a ton of damage. So I'm just going to throw spears. I am hitting people. You can't hear the sound effect, but, or maybe I wasn't. Maybe they flashed. So, yes, we'll just continue with the game as is. They are engaging. Apparently, Galio and Tryndamere way out of position. There goes the Lux ult. Galio taking a ton of damage. Pops a good shield to give help out, but it's not going to be enough. So we lose Galio, and we are also down another player. So Galio and Severe are respawning. All three of us are going to huddle by this turret and hopefully do a miracle defense here. I really don't see us holding. Tryndamere is almost dead, and they have enough range to just take this out. Luckily, they don't have the minion push to do it. So someone should be heading mid shortly. We really need to clear that up. We don't want to lose mid to minions, but that might just happen at this junction of the game with all of us out of position to defend. Hopefully Severe will get there fast enough, and I'm signaling for us to defend bot because they are all here. So there goes a great snare on Udyr. Terrible skill shot by me. I can't believe I missed that Garen. Would have done a lot of damage. Oh my gosh, he was literally on the precipice. I don't know if that's the right word. On the pinnacle. I don't know if that's the right word. On the something. He almost got hit. Oh, that would have made me so happy. And then he gets a minion defender right there to stop that one. So, ugh. My spears are not pulling through for me right now. Apparently I have a bug bite, which is itchy. Finally, I land a spear, and there goes half his health. He should be missing all his health. He should be dead, is what he should be from these spears, but no. So we have Severe, kind of got juked. I'm not really sure what she was going for. And there goes a flash. I think that was an incredibly unnecessary flash on Lux's part. She could have just snared Udyr and Galio and gotten away, but Udyr with a good dodge is going to keep engaging. I'm not sure if this is the best engage point for us. They do have a turret right there. And at this point, I believe we should be split pushing. They're so defensive that clearly we're not going to get this tower. And there goes a ton of damage on that Garen. I don't think we're able to pick him up, though. He is going to have to back, which gives us the advantage as far as people. There's Kassadin. Kassadin coming in from behind. I really just wanted to go pick him off, but I was not able to. Their whole team would have jumped on me. So at this point, as Nidalee, I really just need to be kind of careful. I'm incredibly squishy. I don't get a Roa or anything like that. And I do a lot of damage. So we need to, kind of harass him at the turret, use my poke, my Q to the advantage of the team. And with that, we're probably going to pick up blue buff, take their blue buff here. Hopefully it doesn't reset the leash. It is going to reset the leash, but we'll bring it down. One good thing about them not having a jungler is I am able to pick up their blue a lot, which is really necessary. I see not much health, almost got a great spear and would have picked up a kill on Corki, but it didn't happen. So at this point, we really should be retreating, going bot, pushing elsewhere because they're turtling so hard. We will pick up Dragon, but there's a lot of farm bot that someone needs to be getting, and that someone should be me. So I see everyone's kind of racing for that farm, and so I'm going to join the race. I actually ghost, or no, I didn't. Did I ghost? Yeah, I might have ghosted to get there faster. Which, I just picked up a Rabadons, which is the main reason I backed. It wasn't for this farm, but I did get a Rabadons, and I did pick up like 5 of those minions. So Galio caught way out of position. I don't know what he was still doing there when we obviously backed, and I don't know if we're going to pick up this dragon or not. We actually don't pick up the dragon with that little health. As Severe, I almost think she should have stayed. If she had died, I don't think they would have gotten as much gold as if we had gotten dragon as a team, so... maybe I should have stayed and helped Severe with the dragon, but, And yes, Galio did fight a 1v5. I'm not sure why he stayed around at all. We had all clearly backed. And it was a 1v5, but, 'tis life. Udyr gonna go pick up that red buff, or the blue buff. At this point, he really shouldn't be grabbing it. I think that's a giant blunder on his part. He doesn't need blue buff. And while, yes, I do have blue buff, it is theirs, and I want to get another one as soon as this one's up. We don't really have anyone else who needs it. So, I don't know. I think it's a really big mistake on Udyr's part. But, he's not that good, so we have to deal with it. On the other hand, though, our trend playing very well, so hats off to Tony, 3-2-3. I am obviously getting really fed. I'm 6-0 right now, and definitely the carry. Which is really good. If you have a Nidalee carry, with the amount of heal she can give, because she has so fed and she has enough AP, she's definitely a force to be reckoned with. You will notice, though, guys, I do miss some of my, not spears, but some of my heals. I'm not used to playing a support, and I actually don't play Nidalee very much at all, so I kind of forget that I do have this support role as well, though mainly I'm going to be playing AP carry damage. And yes, so at almost 30 minutes of the game, it's a good marker. It is 16-15. We've lost 1 turret. They've lost 3 turrets. We definitely have the lead. And it looks like a lot of damage going down on this Cassiopeia. Galio definitely wants to back before he takes too much damage from the turret. So as for kills, I'm definitely the most fed and farmed of any of us. I have a 131 farm and almost the second best farm in the game, almost beating Corki. So, And I'm wondering where my blue buff is, and I realized Udyr's a jerk and took it. So yes, I'm pretty farmed and very fed. And that's going to be a dangerous combo. They are flashing, and they're going all out for that Galio kill. Severe getting away with no health. Udyr engaging. I'm not sure what he's doing. Does not have enough health. He's not tanking enough for that. And they are going to pick up that kill for free. And I'm going to pick up Kassadin. He got way too overzealous. Could have used his ult to escape, but did not. And they are going to retreat, apparently, even though we are down 1, they're down 1. And we're all lowish health, so... actually, I think it was a really genius bait by Tony. He did have his ult on, and so we are going to be able to pick up that kill on Garen. Severe should definitely back. Cassiopeia getting way too far out there, and really should not have gone for that kill with me there because I can do a lot of burst. Not many people understand how much Nidalee bursts for, but it's quite substantial. And with that, I'm actually going to pick up double buffs because thankfully Uter died to her. So yes, I'm sitting on double buffs right now. Really good on Nidalee. And yes, I'm going to get some more farmage. And at this point, I think I'm going to out-farm him. I'm at 142, he's at 142. So I'm actually on par with mid after being in a kind of tough solo lane. So definitely carrying this point. I am 9-0-2, really fed. 9-0-2 at 31 minutes is pretty dang good by anyone's standards. This is much more of a HotShotGG-esque game. I mean, obviously I'm playing with much lower caliber players, but I'm saying that in that I'm doing much better, and I'm not overcommitting to get a Leona. So definitely improving as Nidalee, and I might think about just playing her a lot more in ranked and, you know, seeing where that goes. She's a great soloer with that heal, and yes. So just at the 31-minute mark, just going to go over score real quick. It is 20-17, but as we see Tryndamere getting way out of position, they are chasing. That Kassadin is going all out, and I don't think that's a good choice. I am right here. While yes, they do have three of us here, or three of them here. I do pick up that Kassadin kill. That was a spear auto attack combo, which is why I did that much damage. If that was just one auto attack, that'd be cool. So Galio using his shield, really smart, this Galio. I'm quite impressed with his play. He's playing very well, farming the best in the game, which is really good, and tanking really well. So, I mean, he's playing his role incredibly well. I'm very impressed. So I do get a good spear off on Severe, or on Lux. She's got no health. Someone should go for a turret dive, but I don't know what Uter was thinking. He was way out of position to go for that. And so he's going to have to back. At this point, I want that Lux kill. I see the laser go off. I know she's there. She's apparently backing, and she is in base, so not going to be able to get that. CPO wards me away, and they do CV me, so they know where I am. I almost had Garen not be able to back with a big spear and may possibly have done enough damage to kill him or go in for the kill, but at this point, I'm just going to roam their jungle, use my passive, which is greater speed buff greater speed when entering and exiting a bush for 2 seconds. So, you know, it's decent. It's probably one of the worst. Actually, it's one of the worst passes in the game. The only reason it's good is to get around the map. Obviously, they have bushes in the river, so it makes it good to be able to get in these bushes. Extra 2 seconds, get you about there, and then just rush and make sure you hit every bush. Helps you with your speed. Where am I? I'm still in their jungle. About 10-2, really fed, or 10-0-2. I haven't died yet. And there's maybe an ace match. I don't remember if I die or not, but it'll be interesting to see. I'm hoping not. So I can put ace match on my video, and you guys can be all like, wow, he's so good. So here we see a lot of damage going down on Trin. They're really committing to get this kill. He does that Endless Rage, and he did use his heal right out of it. I'm not sure if he's going to get away. They are chasing as hard as they can. There goes an ult, and the second ult misses, and there's 2 of them there, so I'm not going to engage that. I do see Galio, so I'm going to come back for the engage. Corki getting away with absolutely no health. Garen chasing me, big mistake on his part because he's going to go down. Uter going down to a good spin by Garen, but he at this point is really overcommitted into us and will most likely go down. The Garen kill is picked up. So I believe that was a 2-to-1 trade. Definitely worth it. Tryndamere with a fantastic bait, and we might actually pick up another kill because this top tower is still down. So I do get snared, and at this point I'm a little wary about continuing. She did run into my trap, which is the reason we have vision on her. And we see she's a little low on health, but I'm going to back. I don't think it's smart to turret dive that, especially when she has snare. One thing you guys will probably notice is I spam a lot of spells, not only in Cougar form, but I'm constantly healing myself and that kind of stuff. And that is because I need to keep my stacks up on my Ginsus. It is paramount that I do so. Yes. Oh, apparently Pounce does magic damage. I didn't know that. And so does Cougar. I mean, Swipe. So, news flash to me. Huh. Alright, fair enough, guys. So I just learned something new. I didn't actually know that her W and E did magic damage. But I'm going to back. I've got about $3,600. I'm going to buy a Lichbane, which is a phenomenal item and will increase my burst by so much. You guys are going to be like, wow, that's Nidalee. And then you're going to be like, is that HotShotGG playing? Because, wow, that guy's good. And I'm going to be like, nah, it's not. But, you know, close. In my dreams, maybe. So I do pick up a Lichbane. Obviously, I'm really farmed and fed at this point. At 36 minutes, I have a Rabadons, a Lichbanes, a Ginsus, and Boots of Ionian, which roughly I would say add up to about 11,000. So, yes, I'm probably the most fed I've ever been as Nidalee playing this game. And pretty farmed as well. Only like third worst in farm, or third best in farm. But obviously Corky gonna out farm me with that amazing farm ability. So I see Corky just farming up mid. I'm gonna just go hit the jungle. I mean, if no one else is getting the jungle, you might as well. It's free farm, and it'll respawn faster, so you don't want to have it wasting time where it's just sitting there and you're not killing it / letting it refarm. The one mistake I would say I made in this game is I should have just bought more wards. Like when I back and I have extra money, it's always a good idea to pick up those wards. And you see Cass and Lux getting pretty tanky. It's because they Roas and they have full stacks on them for sure. But I still am able to deal a lot of damage with my spear on them. If I land a good spear, see there goes half his health. And Corky might actually go down if Galio, I don't know if Galio has ult, or if it would be worth it for one of them. He does pop his ult. Really smart move. Going to be able to pick up that kill. And it looks like we are engaging here. Casipio doing a lot of damage is going to be able to pick up that Lux kill. And I'm going to engage on her poison, pick up that kill, and heal myself. So that was a great engage for us. We got 4 for 2. Garen is the only one who stayed up, and he's a tank, so he probably actually should have died anyway. And I got double buffs out of that, so, you know. Actually, I'm really lucky in the amount of buffs I get this game. I get like everyone's buffs. Because, well, I'm getting all the kills. So I'm going to clear up this farm and hopefully try and push a mid turret. We're going to go for a split push at this point, and I think it's been, you know, we waited too long to have done this. We should have definitely been split pushing. I made the mistake of not split pushing earlier. I don't think I'm going to pick up the tower because they're going to come back, but bots should be able to hit pretty hard. And yeah, you saw my first spear did a ton of damage to this turret, and I may be able to just pick up this turret for free. Yeah, that's what split pushing allows. So, great turret grab. I don't think they'll allow me to get an inhib. 2 of them are up. Lux is going to use the arrow just to ward me off. I'm not actually scared of engaging that because I can heal all my health, but you know, it's not worth it staying around and perhaps getting snared and then shut down. So. Also, I am worth a lot of money at this point, only 500. Luckily, it's not the 1,000 it used to be. But, yeah, so we signal for Baron. Me and Uter are going to try and solo it. I don't know if we're going to actually be able to successfully solo it. We didn't get an inhib, so that is going to be an issue. But luckily, we have Survey here, so we should be able to get this relatively quickly. I see Kassadin is coming down. I think they warded Baron. So we're going to want to finish this as fast as possible. Kassadin can flash in and then silence it. He did do it, but he missed that, so I am able to pick up the kill on him, and we do pick up Baron. So that could have been devastating if they had managed that steal, but at this point we should be pushing for the win. It is 29 to 21. I have 1304, which is a phenomenal score for any character in this game, except for maybe like a tank who's chaosing her support. So yes, that should be a round good game. I hope you enjoy. I really do like playing Nidalee. She's a lot of fun. She's a challenging champion to play, no doubt, but definitely a lot of fun. So hopefully we are able to win this game in the next soon. And you see Lux kind of spamming. I'm just going to go straight for this inhib because that is such an advantage being able to get an inhib, especially mid. They're going to be forced to protect it. And Casipio completely missing her ult. There goes Garen taking a lot of damage. We should not go too far into this because we are in their base. Daniel able to pick up a kill on that and able to pick up the Garen kill. I'm going to hop on this Casipio or Kassadin and kill him. Take a lot of turret shots, but I can heal for about... How much is my healing for? It's a lot. So they're trying to chase, obviously. I don't want to engage too much. I missed a heal there. You guys noticed. It was actually on cooldown, so... And I'm much more valuable than him as a player and as, you know, in terms of money, so... That's why blue buff's important. You don't get any really CDR items. I actually think I have no CDR. Oh, apparently I have 24%. Oh, I have 24% with the Boots of Ionian. Duh. And the next item I should look into is probably Spell Pen. I might get a Void Staff or an Abyssal Scepter. I would lean towards a Void Staff. It's really cheap for how good it is. I think it's 70 AP. Void Staff. Yeah, 70 AP and 40% Magic Pen. So, I mean, I would definitely say it's a really good item for any AP carry to pick up. And you actually don't see many of them, but it's so good. I mean, that is a phenomenal amount of AP in conjunction with how much Magic Pen it gives. And Galio looks like he's going to go down. They are bursting him. There was a flash used to get him. And yes, with Cassidon in there, there's no way he's going to be able to get out of there. Using a good flash and going to be using his ult. But Severe actually coming and able to ward him away. That is phenomenal. I thought he was down for sure. They flashed. They did everything. And Cass with his chasing abilities I thought would pick him up, but did not. He's actually taking a lot of damage from Red Buff, and one more hit from Severe would have killed Cassidon, but she could not overcommit into that. So our Galio looking incredibly tanky. 331. Oh, and 14 stacks on his Magi. I didn't even know he had a Magi this game. So, wow. Around 300 AP, so he's hitting pretty hard. 190 armor and 167 MR. So, pretty tanky at this point. I did pick up a Guardian Angel and a Blasting Wand for that Void Staff. I should have gone Void Staff first, but, you know, I don't want to die and lose a ton of money and give it to the other me team. So this is just about GG. I can't see this game going on much longer. Does Lux have a... I don't know, she doesn't. I thought she had a Hex Tech first stack. I was like, that's a strange item. Their Cassidon obviously pretty underleveled at this point. We definitely outlaned him. Does look like he might have gone for Tryndamere. We are able to pick up the Cassidon kill, overextending quite a bit even with that ult. So there goes a ton of damage. Sadly, he does escape with his W. So I'm just going to continue harassing with spears and hopefully be able to down some people. But mainly I'm just going to go for turrets. I do want to end this game. No sense letting it go on, especially since I've seen some reverse aces in this position. So my team just kind of picking up kills. I'm going to go straight for the Nexus, though, and that will be GG. So comment, subscribe, like, whatever. I don't even care if you like it. And remember, please check out my post about